Krokotopian ensured only the worthy could enter the inner sanctum. If you dare, step onto the teleporter at my right to try the test of strength. See if you can defeat the Son of Storms.
Those things that live must shine bright. Those things that do not live must remain dark. At night the moon shines bright, and the sun sleeps till dawn. Much better. The words on the page are clearly the sun shines down on the tree, shades the snake. The snake hisses at the beetle. The beetle runs away.
Very well. You have passed both the test of strength and the test of aptitude. Prepare to enter the inner sanctum at once.
Who dares enter? No doubt you've come for the Krokotopian. It shall never fall into your foul hands. Prepare to be vanquished. Your triumph means nothing, young wizard. You shall never possess the Krokonomicon. I sealed the Krokonomicon in the sarcophagus of the souls long ago. When the Dark One awoke me, imagine his dismay to find much like the dismay I see on your face.
Krokopatra's laughter echoes in the empty chamber until silence reigns at last.
Amazing! By defeating her, you stopped the Tut army. You have done very well, young wizard. Thanks to your efforts, I can now rest in peace. I'm sorry you did not find the Krokonomicon, but when you do, I can think of no better person to protect it than you. The strangers here fought bravely against the Tut army and should know you have ended the threat. Return to the surface and report your success.
So, you defeated the mighty Krokopatra without a leader. Take this Marlebone spiral key and go through the spiral door to Marlebone. Private Kinchley will help you find that book you're after. You've got to recover it before it's used for evil.
Ooh, the library is over by the prospector's camp. Greetings, young wizard. I was wondering if you could do something for me.
hear the blood-curdling noise of a giant spider growing in the distance.
There's the sleigh circuit. That spider was the favored pet of Ngozi the Beguiler. You will pay dearly for such insolence.
Thank you so much for saving us.
boy, there have been some improvements. Unfortunately, I just ran out of display hangers. Do you think you can go to the Wizard City deck shopkeeper and see if he has any extras?
Greetings, young wizard. I was wondering if you could do something for me. I am in the middle of making a necklace and just discovered that I'm going to need a fire gem. Can you go to Ravenwood and see if Dahlia Falmea has an extra fire gem?
The very information I need indeed. I appreciate you for bringing it here to me. Tinu can be such a procrastinator sometimes. Could you help me out? I am up to my eyeballs in shelving parchment, and I've got little time. But I'm also trying to collect stories about the history of my race, the Manders. I know many things about our race, but I feel it is incomplete. I fear some of our stories might have been lost in the passage of time. It would be great if you could interview a Mander named Hech Aldim just on the other side of the oasis. It would help out my research greatly, and I'm too busy to go myself. History? My great-grandmander told me some stories he found in the Chamber of the Chosen. He said our race was once happy and lived without care. All that changed when the Kroks arrived. They were migrating due to hardships and plagues they had in their old lands. We began by helping them out. But we were too generous as a race. We helped them out until one day we discovered that we were their servants. Well, slaves. Sadly, we have become victims of our own kind-hearted nature. Oh well. Maybe it was meant to be this way. I hope not. Amazing! You learned all that from talking with Hedge? I never knew that about the history of our race. No wonder the Kroks didn't record that knowledge. You've saved me time and effort. How about asking Salab ibn Dur what he knows about the history of the Mander race? He is usually within the pyramid.
You want to know about the history of the Mander race? I'm sure you know we have been slaves of crocs for ages. Curse their proud snouts. We were too weak-minded and the crocs took advantage of us. But then, when the crocs were cast into the sleep, we thought we would be free again. Ha! But are we free? Now the Marlebonians have come here, and we are servants again. And they are stealing our history right out from under our very feet. We need to be free from the curse of the crocs and all these meddlesome Marlebonians. If only we could break this curse that we live under.
You learned all that by talking with Salam? Quite the hothead he is. I hope he does not stir up too much trouble. The Manders are a docile race, you know. Hedge mentioned the Chamber of the Chosen. I have heard that the texts of our ancestors were stored there, but no one knows where that chamber is. Could you find out information about it? I fear rousing the Marlebonians' curiosity, though. But maybe Prospector Zeke would know of it.
Jumping horn toads? You say you're looking for the Chamber of the Chosen? I thought that was a Mander myth. None of them Marlebonian, but I did see some glyphs concerning that chamber down at the Royal Hall. Take this parchment and take the parchment back to Zane for translating. Look for a statue with only one brazier. Just past and dig down there.
You take a rubbing at the statue's base.
You found writing relating to the Chamber of the Chosen. Give me a moment to translate it. Alas, I cannot translate this. This uses glyphs I do not recognize. Talk with Tinu Bakmal. He is more familiar with such things.
Oh, hello again. It is so good to see you, my friend. No one ever comes down here to visit with me. I don't know why. Oh, you need me to translate your glyphs? Yes, I study glyphs as a hobby. Not many people do it, you know. Oh, you need to go to the lower level of the Altar of Kings. Down there you will find the sacred chamber. You will find it there. Yes.
You find the hallway blocked. Report this.
Oh no! The lower hallway leading to the Chamber of the Chosen is blocked? Wait! The hallway in the Altar of Kings was damaged when the Marleybonians began their excavations. Maybe check with Professor Winthrop. He was overseeing the excavations, so he should surely know what is beyond the hallway.
Yes, I jolly well remember that hallway crashing in on us. Luckily, no one got hurt. You can get to the same place through one of the doors in the Chamber of Fire. Just turn right at the first intersection. Nothing of value in there.
It has been a while since someone has challenged us. It will be a pity to defeat you so quickly. Prepare for battle, wizard.
You pick up the book containing the Mander history of the Mander race. For thousands of years, this piece of floating... Soon they began to unleash their powers and cruelty upon the Manders. And from then on, the Mander race has lived under the tyrannical rule of the Kroks. The Manders believe that one day, a person of great power will come and throw off the shackles of the Kroks. The Manders will once more live free.
The lost history of the Mander race. You have returned to us something that we will hold dear for countless generations. I will keep it safe here in the library for all my days. A million thanks be bestowed on you. This act will long be remembered.
So, you need a fire gem. I'll see if I have one. Give me a moment. Oh my, it seems that I ran out. My normal supplier is Gustav Copperflame, the ring shopkeeper. You can ask him if he has any.
Hey there! Abner K. Doodle, your friendly special assistant to the headmaster. He tells me you're ready to learn about cantrips. Full disclosure, cantrips are more of a Pigswick Academy thing. But I picked up a little during my exchange. Simply put, cantrips are a field of magic that use energy, not mana, to cast, and are mostly non-combat in nature. Some call them fun magic. Okay, I'm the only one who calls them that. But let's make it a thing, if for no other reason than it really irks Cyrus Drake. But I digress. The point is, cantrips are magical spells that let wizards do magical wizard stuff that isn't pummeling someone into submission. You following? Yeah, you get it. You know who else gets it? My buddy Hampshire Buttersfield over at Pigswick Academy in Wisteria. He taught me everything I know about cantrips, which is admittedly only one spell, but it's a useful one. And now, I'm giving it to you. All right, you may have noticed a new button on your screen. That opens up your cantrips menu. When you press that button, you'll notice the teleport to Buttersfield cantrip I just gave you. Huh. I just realized the only cantrip Hampshire taught me, and the one he asked me to give out, is the one that teleports you directly to him. Since he'll be your primary cantrips instructor and vendor, that's just smart marketing. So go on, use the teleport to Buttersfield cantrip now.
Your arrival is well timed. As you know, there are many worlds in the spiral. Wizard City is one, and you likely know of others. One of these worlds is Grizzleheim, a cold and wintry place peopled with fierce warriors. The Grizzleheim World Tree was once linked to the rest of the spiral, but the contact was lost. We thought it was destroyed. Bartleby now informs me that the portal to Grizzleheim is now active and travel there is possible. Oh, fortuitous news indeed. We have great need of friends in this dark time. Go to Grizzleheim and make allies of the fierce warriors dwelling there. You should speak to their king. As you know, the other faculty members and I are quite impressed with your performance here at Ravenwood School. So much so that we would like you to travel abroad as a representative of the best Wizard City has to offer. You will compete in a magical tournament, dueling students from other magic schools for the ultimate prize, the Spiral Cup. Sadly, Ravenwood hasn't taken the cup in a long, long while, but we can't give up trying. Please report to Mr. Lincoln in Ravenwood. He can provide you with all the details.
So you need a fire gem. I normally have some in stock. I embed them in some of the rings I make. Unfortunately, they have been in great demand lately, and I don't have any. You can normally find them in the Dragon's Mouth Cave, next to the Living Flame.
Amir needs some display hangers. I'll have to look around for some. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have any. There is a handyman, Kirby Longspear, on Colossus Boulevard. I'm sure he could rig some up for you. So, you need some display hangers? I think I can cobble some together for you. Give me a moment. All finished. That wasn't too hard. Here you go. I hope they serve you well.
You remove a fire gem from the living flame.
Hello there, young wizard. I've been expecting you. The Ravenwood School of this term.
Thanks, young wizard. I really appreciate your help. This should make a fine addition to my new necklace.
You have arrived with my display hangers. How wonderful! I shall put these to good use.
Why, hello there. It's pretty lonely out here. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I heard there was this interesting book about manders at the library. Do you think you could get it for me? You need a book about manders? Let me check for you. Ah, that book is on loan to the Wizard City Library. You will have to go there to get it.
Ah, yes. I believe we may have that book. Just a moment while I look. There's a note here that says somebody previously checked that book out and lost it in some crates in the excavation site. If you go to Krokotopia, could you look around the excavation site and find the book? Once you find the book, you should take it to the Krokotopia library and return it.
find a book within the crate.
I just heard that the book was lost, and you seem to have found it. How wonderful! Okay, you are all set. You can now take the book to Hech al-Din. Tell him to return it when he is done. Thanks. I was feeling kind of lonely. This book should help take care of that. I hope it's as good as I've heard.
Private Kinchley gives you a winning salute.
Welcome to Marylebone, Wizard. I'm under orders to direct you wherever you need to go. Sarcophagus, you'll need to speak with the curator in the museum. He'll know how to help.